Do something a little different that I normally don't really do on the channel, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I want to start doing it a little more, just to, I guess differentiate the content on the channel, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. But anyways, I got some gameplay going on in the background. Judging by the title of this video, you guys are wondering what I'm about to do. So let me go ahead and make my intentions clear that I love every single one of you guys. All of you who are subscribed to this channel and everyone else who is walking around the world thinking they don't have a cause, I love you guys. Alright, now there are certain pieces of advice that I'm gonna give to you guys on today's video. So the number one piece of advice is, if you're struggling to go to someone in your family about a problem, or really if you're struggling with anything in life, go to a person that you can trust. Now I know that sounds kind of hard nowadays, seeing as society's changed and a lot of things are happening nowadays, but there's always that one person who is willing to reach out and give you a hand on really any issue that you happen to come across. Now I have a certain few amount of people in my life that I go to whenever I'm in a crisis. Most of the times it's really just me and God. I sit down and I talk to him and I say, hey God, here's what's going on. Actually, this is play of the game right here. I get a double kill, run downstairs, pick up this guy right here, keep pre-firing a little bit, but then I come out here and I pick up this next guy who just peeks out like hello. Anyways, it's just me and God, one-on-one talking, and I've done things in my life that are very indescribable. Okay, I've done some bad stuff that I shouldn't have done, and that's with everybody, but that does not mean that you will always fall short of glory. Always go to somebody if you need help. Alright, now I have that big problem of not seeking help because of my pride, but I've recently learned that retaining that pride is not really good. So listen guys, if you need help, go to somebody. Alright, that's really all I can say about that. The next piece of advice that I really want to give is to those who actually watch the channel, and because I know I have a few people who are subscribed to me that are about to graduate high school, and they're about to go on and move on to the next phase of their life. The next piece of advice that I'm gonna give is, you can do anything on this planet that you want. Okay, if you want to be the next president, you'll have to wait obviously for the next 17 years. If you're 18 to be president, you gotta be 35. But you can do anything. You could be a politician, an astronaut, a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, a physicist, a stripper. It doesn't matter what you want to be. You could be anything in your heart's desire that you want to be. Alright? Obviously you can't just wake up and say, oh, I want to be a astrophysicist or a neurologist or whatever. You can't do that. It obviously takes work. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes work. And I realized this when I was in high school, when I was failing my math class by 5 points. I only had 2 weeks before the final, and before I walked out of the classroom, my teacher looked at me and he said, Jordan, look, you have to not quit. I feel like you can do it. You can achieve it. You can do great things. You just got to put in that work. So I looked at him and I said, you know what? Okay. I was like, what can I do? So he gave me a 10-page packet for me to take home and do it, and that would, eventually bring up my grade 10 points to where I was now making a 75 in the class. And going into the final exam, I was nervous, I was scared, I was terrified, and lo and behold, you know, I stuck it out and I actually passed the final, and I would eventually go on to graduate. And after graduation, I said, you know what? I want to join the United States military. And anyone who laughed at me back then for thinking that I was not fit to join the military, I laugh at it every single day now, because I've been in the United States Army 3 years. This coming up November be 4 years, and I had certain family members that thought I couldn't do it, but I proved them wrong as well. And listen, you guys, like I said, you can do anything you set your mind to, okay? So that's just the next piece of advice that I have to give. Another piece of advice that I have to give is, you know, don't quit whenever times get hard, okay? I've been in some really dark places of my life, and you know, at times I just wanted to give up and quit. Like, at that point in time when I was failing my classes in high school, or that, you know, I was failing math class right there, I came home and I cried to my mama and I said, Mama, I want to quit. I want to quit high school because I'm not passing math class. And she looked at me and she said, son, if you quit, you're giving up everything that you worked for up until this point in your life. And I took it to heart. I cried it out a little bit more, and I didn't quit. I graduated, joined the United States Army. I'm 22 years old, soon to be 23 in July. You guys have seen my personal vlogs. I don't look 23. Just aging like fine wine. But we're not here to talk about my aging process. I'm here to tell you guys that no matter what you do in life, it's your choice. Alright? No one can force you to do anything. You are here bound upon your own will. Alright? I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that God is real, because, you know, I don't want to get too religious on this video. Your religious views may differ from mine, but you're here for a specific reason, okay? You were not put on this earth just to be here, just to live and die. No. Everyone has a specific purpose in life, and it's up to you to find that purpose, to achieve your goal, and to do whatever it is that you set out to be. Alright, so 43 and 12 for the final gameplay, 358 was my KD or whatever. But like I said, you have to find your reasoning for being here. Alright? I've had several people to come to me and be like, you know, Jordan, or, you know, Crazy Spartan, what do you think your reason is for being here? And I think my reasoning for being here is to help others, to, you know, inspire others to do, you know, what it is that they set out to want to do. You see what I'm saying? I inspire others to, you know, achieve a goal that is greater than themselves, right? Because as a child, my beginnings weren't so glorified, okay? I was, you know, a sick child growing up. I actually had seizures as a child. You know, I did not have the most perfect life, nor did I have the most, you know, humbling upbringings, but, you know, doctors predicted that I wouldn't live past the age of 8 years old, alright, because I had seizures. I had a fever of 106 degrees, I think it was, and it almost killed me, alright? So, for me to be talking to you guys, you know, 22 years into my life, 14 years longer than what was given or expected of me, it, you know, it made me find my purpose in life, because I wanted to help others. I wanted to show other people that no matter your circumstance, no matter you know, your health condition, no matter the way you were brought up. It doesn't matter. You know, your faith and the goals that you pursue in life. What's up? We got a person watching. That's bound completely on you, okay? If you want to be lazy your whole life and not want to achieve anything great or be anything great, hey, that's on you. You're bound on this earth to either find your purpose and serve it, or to not have a purpose and to just be
incoming smoke charge,
defeated in life. And I wanted to choose the latter. I didn't want to be that guy who, you know, is struggling to pay his bills, who's struggling to, you know, find himself in life. And
UAV
you know,
standing by.
I just wanted to be better than that.
UAV
You know what I'm saying? I'm not the most richest guy on the planet. What's up, Sam? I appreciate you stopping by on the stream, and yeah, just trying to spread a little bit, man. But you know, like I said, I'm not the most richest guy on the planet. You know, I don't have, you know, millions and millions of dollars, but what I do have is a purpose in life. And I'm here to tell you guys that, you know, it's not the money that makes you who you are. It's not your career that makes you who you are. It's your purpose in life is what makes you who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, obviously your career can, you know, really dictate who you are, you know, financial wise or whatever, but you being the human being that you are, you're genetically modified to either be great or to not be great. And even then, it is up to you to create your own path, your own destiny, you know, and that's just really it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you guys that you can do anything you put your mind to not quit, to not give up, you know, and to see it through. You know what I'm saying? And there were certain times in my life, especially during basic training and AIT, and even on to now, that some of the stuff I've done in my life,
UAV standing by.
it really astonishes me. Like, I've done, you know, 8 to 10 mile company runs with my battalion when I was in basic training, and before then, I never even see myself running 2 miles. You know what I'm saying? So, let me just say it like this. Your mind is your biggest obstacle. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a quick little story that actually happened just last month at drill. So, previously in October, I sound like a damn movie when I say previously in October. Anyways, back in October, I had a infection in my intestines that I've had, you know, 2 other times, and it really hindered my ability to go out and work for, you know, the APFT that was coming up in the next couple of weeks. And I went out, tried my hardest on the PT test. I was still suffering from the symptoms. It was probably about, you know, 70% cleared up. So I was feeling maybe 70 to 75% on the PT test. And I failed. And I failed over and over and over again. And I developed this, you know, I guess just this feeling in my head that it doesn't matter how hard I try, I'm always gonna fail. I always fall short, right? So the morning I got there, last month at drill, I didn't feel good whatsoever, both mentally and physically, right? So as my sergeants were, you know, talking to me, one of my sergeants, she was like, Lowry, your biggest weakness is your mentality. And when she said that to me, it all clicked in my head that my brain was my biggest enemy. My mind was telling me that, yeah, Jordan, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I mustered up some strength and I passed my PT test. Not because I was, you know, physically willing myself through it. I was pushing myself to do something that at the time I thought I couldn't do. And I improved in every statistical category on the PT test, all because of me telling my mind that I could do it, right? So, you know, I'm here to tell you guys that, you know, your mind is your biggest obstacle, alright? There will always be someone out there that is better than you at something. But in order for you to truly get over the hurdle, in order for you to truly understand, you know, that you can do anything you put your mind to, you have to be able to tell your mind that you can do it first. And that you can defeat any obstacle that is presented before you, right? So, you know, obviously, you know, figuring out your purpose is important, but also understanding what makes you happy is another thing that is important. And that's another piece of advice that I'm going to give you guys. Do things that make you happy, alright? You know, basketball is my safe haven. You know, playing Call of Duty and, you know, well, sometimes playing Call of Duty makes me happy because this game pisses me off at its core. But just the overall principle of playing the game, it makes me happy at heart. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, doing those two things just makes me, you know, it takes my stress away, and it, you know, brings me to another place. And the last point that I have on this video is your success is determined by those you hang around. Now, this is the biggest inhibitor of most people's success, right? If you hang around people that aren't about anything, they're not about bettering themselves, then guess what? It's gonna rub off on you like some damn cologne, alright? When you spray cologne, you know, you may spray it on one part of your body, but what are you going to do? You're going to rub it on your neck, you're going to rub it on your shirt because you want to smell good, right? If you only spray that damn cologne one place, then guess what? All the rest of you isn't going to smell as good as that place you sprayed it on, right? So, think of your friends, or think of your family, or think of anyone that you hang around with as cologne. The more they're spread upon you, and it's good, the more you're gonna, you know, blossom. So the one thing to take away from that is hang around successful people. Hang around people that want to see you do great. Hang around people that want to see you strive and achieve to be great. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up, man. I went 41 and 14 for that gameplay, 293 KD. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Y'all, like I said, I love each and every single one of you guys, alright? The comment section is open. You know, I want to make another Instagram page dedicated to, you know, my gaming channel. And you know, if you guys have any questions, or if you guys just want to talk to me, I might even put my personal Instagram in my description, my description box below whenever I get back around the computer. So that way, if you guys want to talk about anything, I'm here 24/7. You know, I want to see you guys do better. I want to see you guys strive to achieve whatever it is that you set out to achieve, and strive to be great people that I know you guys can be. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click that like button. Also, share the video. Share it to, you know, a friend that you may have that is in need of motivational words. If you guys want to see more of this, I'll be happy to upload at least one of these a week. And if you guys seem to enjoy it, hell, I'll make a whole, you know, series dedicated to it, a whole playlist dedicated to it. I'll even upload it twice a week. So, like the video, share it, comment, you know, what you want my next video to be about. And as always, you guys, subscribe to Cousin Malik's channel. His link is in the description box below. and turn on post notifications, you know, so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. And as always, you guys, stay motivated, stay dedicated, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Peace out.